Andrew, do you know who Chase Young is?
Yeah, of course.
No. My point is, I don't either.
Before I said that Cade Cunningham would never be an All-Star, and I just wanted to double down on that.
Oh,
I just
we're back
What's going
with
on with
another.
Mike's video?
I know. Welcome back.
I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me? Oh man, you guys been silent this whole time on the live? Just kidding.
I guess we have been silent. Oh, had us muted. That's fine. Well, we're doing something a little different. Whatever.
Good thing you're on here, Mike and Andrew.
We've been talking for like a half hour, not even knowing we've been muted. Whatever.
Let us know in the comments if we're muted, guys.
I don't know. You gotta give us a heads up for something, man. What's going on, Drew? How's the NBA looking this last week?
Well, I'm just glad I got on here first off, so I could save the pod tonight. Besides that, hold on a second. No. Man, NBA, man, it's getting good.
Okay, wait. Before you
Adam
continue
Silver
with the
saved the
NBA,
league.
there's actually a couple things that's going to happen while you're talking. So you might hear a little bit of rattling going on. We're actually going to open and rip a couple of card boxes while doing the podcast. So if you're into it, let us know in the comments, and maybe we'll even do a giveaway on some of these cards. So go ahead, Drew. What you got for us?
Man, so much pressure, guys.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so
Wait, we'll even do it even better. Wait, hold on. There you go.
we go.
Now
What?
now we're really at it. Go ahead.
You got to zoom on those cards. I'm trying to see what you guys opened.
Yeah, big spoon.
You got any NBA stuff?
It's the first ever Doncic on the Lakers card.
I knew it. Hey, but okay, I guess we could start, man. I mean, really, at this point of the season, all the discussions around who can really, who's really poised to make a run in the playoffs at this point. I mean, I feel like the teams are kind of lined up. You got Sixers on the brink of trying to make the playoffs for some reason. I don't know why they want to try to make the playoffs.
Drew, Oscar, welcome back, man. Congrats on that championship. He's laughing at you, bro. He said you should have included JJ in that background.
I know. Best coach in the NBA.
Here we go.
And he's over.
Okay, so now
back to the cards.
Go ahead, Drew. I unmuted you.
Okay, thanks. No, but actually, I mean, I think really in the NBA right now, the Cavs have had a really strong kind of showing. Their comeback win against the Celtics, and I know Fly Eagles fly, yeah. I know they had to go to overtime to beat the Trailblazers. So it was actually an interesting question. Mike and I were watching the end of that game, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. So there's 15 seconds left. The Cavs are up by 3. Portland has the ball, and not even like maybe 2 seconds come off the clock, and the Cavs foul to put Portland on the line to shoot 2 free throws. They're all distracted. So what's your strategy on that? Like, do you guys agree? Like, what do you guys think about that? Because I was trying to think of the percentages. Basically, what the Cavs are saying is they trust their free throw shooters over. Like, they're more worried about Portland hitting a 3 than their free throw shooters hitting their free throws.
Oh, you got to show
like.
that.
I will. I'm gonna show that right now.
Let's
What'd you get?
go.
Let's
go.
I got a refractor serial number to 199. Jimmy Butler. Here. I'll put it up to the camera. Ooh-wee. It's a refractor too. Ooh-wee. Ooh, can you see that?
Yeah.
Right?
No, they see it.
Yeah. I got some decent cards here, but this Jimmy Butler is definitely the hit of that pack right there.
All right, continue.
Yeah, so he's bringing up a good point in this game.
So like, what do you guys do, John, Mike? I mean, do you think it's a good play? Like, we were talking about this. Like, the idea is they can't tie it up with the 3, so that you have to put them on the line. But with 15 seconds left, what ended up happening is the Cavs then they fouled the Cavs right away because now they're only up by 1 because Portland made both their free
So
throws.
there was still 12 seconds on the clock.
And
so they basically inbound the ball at 15 seconds down 3. Cavs fouled with 12.9. Put them on the line to shoot 2. Like, and Andrew and I were talking about it, and Andrew was, yeah, go ahead. What do you guys think?
Well, at first, yeah.
You're up and you fouled?
Up 3.
You're up 3
15 seconds left. They have the ball inbounding. Just called a timeout, drew up a play. They still have 1 timeout left. And they inbounded the ball and literally fouled within 2 seconds.
I don't think I would have done that.
Sounds like a little much. I don't know if I would have sent them to the line. Well, I guess it depends on how well or how awful they are at shooting. Is it Hack-a-Shack point?
No. It was one of their guards. I don't know what his percentage was, but I'd imagine pretty good.
Yeah, I think it was
I don't think I would have.
Yeah, sharp, right?
I don't think I would have fouled, but my basketball philosophy isn't as up to par as my football philosophy.
So here's the argument, right? The argument is if you foul, then they have no chance of tying you with a 3. So the idea is, like, worst case, you're up by 1. But what ended up happening is they made both the free throws. Then they fouled Darius Garland. He took another 4 seconds off the clock. Now there's 9 seconds left, or 8 seconds left. And he misses one of the free throws. Now they're only up by 2. And they come down and they get a bucket to tie it. And then Cavs miss it, and it goes to overtime. Now, Cavs end up winning anyways because they're a much better team than Portland. But at that point, it's like, wouldn't you rather just take the risk of guarding that 3? Like, just play defense on that 3. Worst case scenario, you tie. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, you tie.
Well, worst case scenario, you tied, and then you possibly get like the inbound, right? Depending on X amount of seconds that you have.
Right. There could still be 5 seconds left. You get the last shot.
Correct.
And they actually fouled. They actually got a layup. So Portland, Darius Garland actually missed a free throw after Andrew said, "Oh, he's a 90% free throw shooter. He's gonna make both of these." Literally, first one misses, and Andrew's like in awe. And then they misses one, so they're up 2. And there was, I think, 9 seconds left at this point, or 7 seconds left. And they came all the way down the court, got a layup. Missed the layup, but they called a block on it. So it almost could have been an and 1 and you lose the game. So it ended up going into overtime and, Cleveland prevailed. But I don't know, especially without Donovan Mitchell. That was the other thing, Andrew, is I didn't realize Donovan Mitchell wasn't playing in that game. So without him on the court, like what, I don't know. Maybe that changed the philosophy, right? Don't give them the chance to extend it, right? Let's just get it a 1-point game. And I don't know if that changes the theory. I guess I just look at it like if there's 12 seconds left, you're fouling, you get the ball, they foul, they still have a timeout, can bring it down the court, and it's the exact same situation.
Right.
If they didn't have a foul left or a timeout left, well, now you ruined their play call, right? They called a timeout. Okay.
Yep.
They drew up this play, and now you foul. Okay. Well, now next time down, they don't have that play call, right?
Right. And
So I
they'd
get
have
that,
to,
but they had a timeout. That's where I was a little dumbfounded.
they'd have to do a full court pass or whatever, or like a long pass and rush up the court for a rush shot. Like that would make sense, I guess. If there's no timeouts, you foul them, send them to the line, then you go to the line, then they're forced to start from that back there. That kind of makes sense. But
And
yeah,
my thing is, I mean, wait a couple more seconds too. Like 15 to 12.9 is only two. Like that's an immediate.
I think the risk is they don't want to foul somebody in the act of shooting. So that's the risk. If you wait,
True.
they might start the act of shooting, and then they get 3 free throws, which then really screw you up. But yeah, anyways, Cavs are looking good. Kenny Atkinson deserves to be. I think he probably should be coach of the year. His first year as a head coach of the Cavs. He's 50-10. First number 1 in points scored per game. I think they're number 3 in like shooting percentage and number 3 in assists. So they move the ball a lot. So do you guys think? What do you guys think though? Can they beat the Celtics in 7?
I don't know. I was pretty disappointed in the last couple games that they play. I would like to think that they could if they're fully healthy, but I don't know, man. It's hard to beat the Celtics just in general. I don't think you could say that anymore for the Cavs. They're a really good team, but I just don't think I don't think they can beat them in 7. I think my opinion has swayed.
Were you thinking Cavs could beat them before? So here's the argument for the Cavs is at the trade deadline they picked up Hunter, who's like a big small forward from Atlanta.
Sure. I mean, I like him.
Probably 6th man of the year, and so he's a perfect guy to guard Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Put a lot of minutes guarding those two guys. He doesn't seem to have messed them up at all. They beat the Celtics at home. I know there was no Porzingis or Holiday on the floor, but Tatum had 46 points and 16 boards in that game, and the Celtics lost at home, even with Tatum scoring 46. Jaylen Brown had 37.
Ooh, speaking of Jaylen Brown, let's go.
You got Jaylen Brown right there?
Yeah, that's a nice Jaylen Brown too.
It's a black and white Jaylen Brown. Silver. That's cool.
Next time we do this, I'll make sure to have a second camera up so we can do close-ups of these cards because these cards are wild. I am interested in like I don't know how much it actually happens in like the pro level of situational basketball. Like one of the things that Belichick was known for was teaching his players situational football.
Ron James.
Let's go. Okay, it's going to be towards the end of the half, 3rd and long from the 35-yard line. This is what we're looking to do. This is what you need to get done. No matter what the play is, we want to work the sideline. What have you? I don't know how much of that is going on in the NBA. I'd be interested to find out like how much situational basketball is getting brought up. I know they run plays. I know they're trying to run schemes, but is there a part in practice that is like, okay, we're down 5, down 3 with 10 seconds left. This is what we want to accomplish. This is why. And how much of the mathematics or analytics go into that. I'd be interested to find out.
Well, you know what's interesting? I mean, if you want to hear about some of that, definitely listen to LeBron and JJ Redick's podcast before he started coaching.
Good Shafino.
How good is he, Andrew?
Sofino,
Yeah.
it makes me sad every day that we drafted him over Jaime Jaquez or whatever. Like, what the heck were we thinking? That's all I got to
So
say.
he's not good?
So no bueno.
No.
So put it on.
He-
If Andrew says a Laker player is not good, I'm just ripping that thing up right now.
Let's put it this way. He gets outplayed by Bronny in the G League, so yeah, not good.
I got a Wimby. I got a Wimby.
Oh shoot, nice. Wait,
Nice
zoom in
little
on that.
Wimby. Yeah, we're gonna have to grade this bad boy. It's not the base set either. It's a.
Correct. That's what I'm gonna grade that.
It's gonna be worth. It's gonna get graded. Mike's the only one that's pulled an autograph, so maybe he's the lucky one. So we're gonna let him keep pulling.
Have a little ritual.
That's nice. So
Speaking of-
interesting situational. Something LeBron and JJ practice with the Lakers is that when if they're up 6 and it's like 30 seconds left, they will foul. They foul the team with the ball and put them on the line. Because if they make both those free throws, it still is a 2-possession game. It's something I've never seen NBA teams do until this season, but that's something the Lakers do this season. So if they're up 6, they foul. The person scores 2 free throws, and it's still a 2-possession game. So with only 20-something seconds left, and so they've eliminated the ability for them to be able to come down and hit 2 threes or hit a 3 and make it a 1-possession game. Now it's a 2-possession game. So essentially, those 2 points they made is meaningless because they're still going to have to get the ball back to have a chance at winning the game. And so Lakers up 4 with 30 seconds left can run the clock down to a 1 possession. They don't even have to score at that point, right? Because they can miss and they're still up 4, and there's nothing the other team can do in 1 possession to tie it up. So I think the good coaches they are game planning a lot like that. I won't say it like Reddit because Mike's gonna have an aneurysm if I say that.
I was already gonna say it. Like I don't agree. I don't know what the analytics are on that. Like you're up 6, who cares? Like you're extending the game, and to me, why are you extending the game if you're up 6?
But okay, here it is. There's 2 possessions left. Someone's trying to go for a 2-possession game, right? So you have 30. Let's say there's 35 seconds left. The other team's running down the court. If they hit a 3, now it's a 1-possession game. If you foul them, put on the line, now it's a 2-possession game. You get the ball back with 30 seconds. You can run the clock
but a lot of
down.
coaches teach go for the quick 2 there. So I mean, you're basically rather than go for the quick 2. It's either way you're getting the ball shooting free throws up 3. Like I don't understand how that you just elongated the game when the reality is you're up 6. You want the game to end, and you're basically taking it longer. That's my thought. Like
my point is, at the end of the game, being up 4 or being up 6 doesn't really matter if you have the ball at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say that person gets their free throws. You're down only up 4, and you have the ball left with 27 seconds, and you hold it to 10 seconds left, and you take a shot.
You said they're inbounding the ball at 35. They have the ball with 35.
Right.
So how'd you lose 8 seconds if you're fouling?
Well, you don't have to foul them right away, but you foul.
So then there's 34 seconds left, 31 seconds left, let's say.
Okay,
and
31.
You're still up 4.
What's 31 minus 24?
They're not going to let 24 seconds go off. They're up 4 points.
Well, what are they going to do? Foul you?
Okay, let's flip that around. Let's say there's 6. Let's say that they hit a 3, right? And you're up 3, and there's 31 seconds on the clock. The other team is not going to foul. They're going to play it out for one last possession with 7 seconds left.
And if you miss,
can't you foul when you miss that shot on the rebound?
Say that again.
Okay, so let's say 35 seconds left. Team down 6 has the ball, shoots a 3-pointer, makes it. Let's say there's 31 seconds left on the clock, right? Yep. Lakers now inbound the ball with a 7-second shot differential. So if anything, you're bringing that clock all the way down to 7 seconds, right?
Okay.
Because Lakers are shooting the ball at the last 1 or 2 seconds on the shot clock. Even if you miss it, I understand it's a 3-point game. Foul immediately on the rebound. Foul immediately on the inbound. Like I'd rather have that situation with 7 seconds left than foul with 31. Then they foul you with 29, and then when does it end? Do you foul again?
If they do
Yeah.
that, they might not do that though. Our
I'm just
team's
saying,
game planning to foul down by 4. I don't know if it's like that.
What did you?
That's not what, when I saw the game. They didn't do it, so that's why.
Got it.
Auto.
Let's see if there's an autograph in here.
Auto.
Mello,
Auto.
Brandon Miller, Larry,
Oh!
Good auto.
Grandmama right there. That's
Nice.
awesome. Larry
Let's
Johnson,
go.
Oh dang, UNLV.
Grandmama. Let's
Grandmama, Tobias Harris, Owen Hayes, Marcus.
Wait, what's
Sasser.
the
that's cool.
team?
Good centering.
What's the Larry Johnson team? Hornets.
Yeah, Hornets.
Yeah, Hornets. Grandmama.
Let's go.
That's cool, man.
We'll take a look.
Right.
I'd probably say
Got to get in the sleeve, make it all night.
Huh?
Put in the sleeve and make it all nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
John,
well,
we had to protect
We need
that
to
one.
stop extending this out. We just need to talk about the Lakers, guys. That's just the reality. Sorry.
no, we don't.
Nope.
Oh no, yeah.
A little bit closer. Move it. There you go.
Hey.
Oh, that's cool. Well, we can't talk about the Clippers really. For some reason, they like made themselves worse in the trade deadline. I still can't comprehend what the plan is there. But Kawhi played good actually. Finally, it's his first game.
We don't
I've
even
seen him
wanna hear
play
it.
well.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and talk about the Lakers. It's fine. We don't need no sympathy talk.
No, you know what though?
The cards.
Yeah, talk
So,
about how
have you guys
JJ
seen
Redick's a
the
Hall
have
of
you
Fame
seen the
coach.
betting odds?
60
have you guys
games
seen-
into the season.
Have you guys
Let's
seen the
just
betting
hang,
odds for?
let's just hang a
Hold up.
banner. Let's
banner.
retire his suit. Hang it up in the
Dude.
rafters.
Next to the napkin.
Hey, the last 20 games, Lakers are number 1 defense in the NBA, dude. Number 1
Yeah,
defense. That's
dude,
a quarter of
That's
the
crazy
season.
because the last 2 games, the Bulls are the number 1 team in the NBA. 2-0,
No,
baby.
dude, I said
Come
number
on,
1
man.
defense.
20 games.
20 games is
You
a
sound
quarter
like
of
a
the
Clipper
season,
fan
dude.
celebrating in March 1st, March 3rd, whatever we are.
What I'm saying is okay, but let me ask the question. Okay, the question is, do you guys know what the winning odds, the playoff, like the betting odds for winning championship this year? The updated
Okay,
odds now.
do you know what betting odds represent? From
I'm asking if you know.
non-professional bettor.
I'm
Betting odds
asking you if you
represent
know.
where people are putting money. Has nothing to do with who is actually the favorite,
Correct.
right? Vegas is saying, oh, there's a bunch of money coming in on the Lakers, so we're going to put their odds lower to reduce our liability. That's all betting odds are.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm asking you is if you know what they are, the betting odds.
Do I know what they are? Off the top of my head, I do not know what they are off the top of my head. No.
So number one, they have Thunder. Thunder right now is number 1 to win the whole thing. Then it's the Celtics, then the Cavs, and then tied for 4th are the Warriors and the Lakers.
And there
And
you go.
then-
That's why a
and
lot
then
of money
6
comes in for Warriors and Lakers.
And then the 6th is the Nuggets.
All right.
Out
This
of
is
the
the
4 of us, how does he know?
I was actually surprised at that. I wasn't going to say nothing, but
Guys, I've been making a lot of random videos, guys. You should
Oh my
actually watch
gosh.
them sometime.
that is awesome.
That's a
a
fancy
little
box.
So this one pack here in my hand holds 3 autographs per box.
That's it. You only get 3 cards.
You only get
Well, you
3,
get 7 total cards.
7 cards, but 3 are autographs. So I need you to say Wimbayama or however you say his name, Andrew.
Wembayama? I don't know
There
how
we
to
go.
say it.
Thank you.
Wemby. Just
I
call him Wemby,
We need
man.
your good juice.
We need him to be in this pack. That's what we need. Okay. So we're gonna start from the bottom.
I need him to play.
All right. We got. Hopefully this ain't no auto.
Got pods.
Okay. Serial numbered 63 out of 75.
Not bad. Not bad.
And you get
Brandon
Pods.
Puds.
Then
He's
you got
all right.
Drew's boy.
Another Laker.
Another
The rookie
Shafino.
Laker. Shafino. Not serial numbered. I'm glad this is not autographed.
Shafino?
All right, here we go.
Dude, why do they
Next
love that guy
one,
so
let's
much?
go. I've gotten 2 of them. Oh, Chris Paul serial numbered.
Let's go.
4 out of 25.
Oh, nice.
You're good.
Is that with the Warriors jersey on?
Yeah, with the Warriors jersey
Yeah.
on too.
Dude, Warriors,
All right,
Chris
here we
Paul.
go. Next is
Ooh.
first autograph. Julian Phillips. Who's that, Andrew?
Dude, I don't know actually. What team is he on?
Bulls. I don't know. What team is that?
Oh, yeah. He's not even getting
Says
play time
rookie
with the Bulls.
Horizon signature card of Julian Phillips. Small.
You never know,
forward.
man. He could be the next Jimmy Butler. Save it.
All right, next one we got Blake Wesley. Who's Blake Wesley? 3 of 5, whoever he is.
Wow.
Blake Leslie.
Yeah. Looks like he's wearing a Spurs jersey.
Cracked eyes. Yeah, but are these like all college kids?
I don't know who he is.
No.
All right, here we go.
Is that
D'Angelo Russell? D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, man.
Autograph number 5 of 12.
Big old fat card.
Andrew's
Wow.
favorite player.
Oh, gosh.
D'Lo?
D'Angelo Russell.
Okay.
This one.
Just a shout out to Kenny Atkinson. He had a D'Angelo Russell led Brooklyn Nets team to the playoffs, man. That guy, that's how good of a coach that guy was. And he still got fired from the Nets.
These are cool.
Just such occasions.
You
I
want
pick
me
the
to-
birds.
Is it a Laker jersey or a Brooklyn jersey for Russell?
Another one.
Laker jersey.
Kind of looks.
That's funny.
Oh, kind of. Yeah, kind of looks like.
More Shafino?
No, Podzemski, whatever his name is on the
Pods?
Warriors. I got 2 out of his 7 cards were his. That's crazy.
Man, he's overrated. Sorry, dude.
That's all right. That wasn't a
My
good
favorite
call.
player on the Warriors right now is that guy that
Oh,
looks
that's
like
not bad.
we'd hang out with him.
The nice thing is that you don't got.
Have you seen what's that guy's name that plays for that was like a field hockey player or something like that? Have you heard about?
Who?
Have you guys heard about that? Oh my gosh!
What field hockey player? What are you talking about?
There's a guy on the Warriors.
That plays field hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking at stuff
Pat Spencer.
on his burner phone.
He played lacrosse. Yeah, he played lacrosse in college. But somehow he made the NBA, man. It's pretty insane.
Like he never played basketball before then, or no?
No, he played he was drafted the Premier Lacrosse League but chose to pursue basketball. He started trying to play
Oh, hold
professional
on, let me show
basketball
you
in
this one, Andrew.
2022. Who you got?
Your favorite All-Star.
Austin Reeves? I'm just kidding.
You got to double
No,
down on
I
that,
said
baby.
All-Star.
Oh, is that Kate
Favorite
Cunningham right there?
Cade Cunningham.
Nice. Hey, that's actually another big reason Detroit's doing well is their defense has actually been really good. Second half of the season, they picked it up big time. We're gonna get a good series between the Knicks and Detroit, man.
Yeah,
in
like the
East.
old days. Malice
Yeah,
at the Palace.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, wow. Number 2.
And I wish it was more physical like that.
This just looks like an avatar.
That's the guy whose autograph I
I
got.
know.
You ever heard of Jordan Walsh?
That dude just looks like an avatar.
Sounds familiar.
He reminds me of what's his
The
name?
rookie from the Celtics.
He reminds me of what's his name?
He needs to be on like Thor or something.
Al Harrington?
No,
No, it's the guy from Villanova.
Yeah, Charlie Villanueva.
Yeah, Charlie
Villanueva.
Villanueva. Yeah, totally. They're like cousins or something.
Yeah. All right, come on, Wimby Auto. Let's do it. Wimby Auto, that's what we want. I got a Rick Barry shooting an underhand.
Love it.
It's the best right there, Rick Barry.
Tobias Harris, Reggie Jackson, Benedict McCrum, Tracy McGrady,
Nice.
Benedict
Yeah, people,
Okay, let me ask you guys this: whose career are you taking over? Whose talent would you prefer more, McGrady's or Harden? Who do you think's a better player at their peak? Not career, at their peak.
like who we're building around.
Ooh, okay.
I'm building around
Oh,
McGrady.
we got
I made.
Oh, it is.
No.
we got
Who's
Jaime
that?
Jaquez Jr. autograph.
Oh, nice.
Oh no. We're
Kind of
good.
dropped off. He's kind of having a sophomore slump, but
Oh, nice.
he had a great freshman season.
You got your cash, Giddy.
Is it numbered or no? Those ones aren't numbered.
Apparently, I need to rip more packs because I'm the only one getting autos.
Hey, I got one. I got 3 in that one pack.
Oh my goodness! Are you ready to talk more NFL? Are you ready yet? No.
Oh
more
yeah, all
NFL?
good, man. We're ready. I was
Before we go into NFL though, March Madness is coming up. It should be a pretty wild tournament. I know Selection Sunday hasn't happened yet, but we are going to be filling out brackets on ESPN app. If anybody wishes to join us, that link will be in the description. So click down below, find the link, and join the group.
I opened.
You know, the group is open to pretty much anybody. You'll have at least 3 entries per user. I'll get it out to you, Drew. You don't got to do it right now. But yeah, we're excited. I'm excited for that. The only thing I can't do on this one, on the ESPN one, is change the format.
Right?
Yeah.
I know Andrew
What's
started
the
out well
limit?
last
What's
year.
the limit on people joining? Is it unlimited, right?
It's unlimited.
Nice.
It's unlimited. So get as many people as you want to join. Spread the word. Spread the word.
The number or no?
Silver them.
If Mike pulls another auto, he's just opening the rest of the packs.
Yep. Turn and watch them.
And give me the rest of the pack.
Bogdan Bogdanovich autograph.
Let's go.
Andrew's
Nice.
guy.
And he must not be good, so he must be a Clipper, huh?
Yeah,
I think he's on the Clippers now, right?
Yeah.
He had a decent game against the Lakers.
I'm pretty sure I'm like
yeah,
3
it's
for
5 minutes. Yeah, I think he did pretty good. I think he scored like 2 buckets.
All right, Mike, you're opening the rest.
I'm 50% right now.
If you get another one, then we'll give you props.
Yeah, you're gonna pull a third, big Mike?
That Hawaiian breath right there.
Give it a good mana. Let's go. Big things happening in the NFL.
Cool cards.
As far as free agency goes. The Bengals just franchised Higgins for the 2nd year in a row. I think that's going to bite him in the butt. But what do you think?
Drew, what do you think about that? Since that's one of your teams.
I haven't even processed what that means. Like,
Well, I mean, it gives Burrow like help for 1 more year, right?
yeah, they got Higgins, but does he want to be there? I guess is the question. If you're a receiver, though, wouldn't you want to play with Burrows like as much as possible?
And then
So yes, but I kind of look at it and I spin it a little bit this way. I say yes, I'd want to be there with Burrow because I think Burrow's a above average quarterback. I think the thing that would frustrate me is if I'm a strong number 2 receiver, how come you haven't paid me? But you're willing to franchise tag me twice, right?
Weirdo! What's up?
What's up?
It's all good. We're glad to
Weirdo.
have you with us. Go ahead, Drew.
But I mean, yeah, it's good. You got Higgins and Jamar Chase. Good day for the Bengals. Will he be here next season? I mean, probably not.
Usually, if you franchise tag somebody twice, they get mad because you haven't signed them for anything. So then
They end up
They'll
leaving.
either save them for trade bait. Because what happens right now is if you're just franchising and you're not going to sign me to a contract, you're probably looking to see how you can
I know.
construct some sort of deal
Right.
with another team. In my opinion,
There's a Shay.
Shy Beal Chris number to 349.
it's good.
Future MVP right here.
You can double down on that.
You got SGA?
Yeah,
number to 349. Not an autograph, but it's a purple background. Number 75 out of 349.
All right, last pack.
Last pack magic.
Last pack. Let's go. Come on, Wimby. I know you got some menu. I know you got some menu. Let's go.
Come on, make it happen, Mike.
Jordan Clarkson doesn't look like someone. Got the Draymond though.
Oh my guy.
And the Tyler Hero.
Kicking someone here.
They put that on a card.
Is Jordan Poole in the background?
With broken jaw.
Or stepping on what's his name? Who do you step on?
Nurkic?
Nurkic, right?
Nurkic or whatever.
Do you guys catch any of the NFL
He
Combine?
stepped on Sabonis.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But he did try to jump Nurkic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Nurkic is soft though. It makes me sad. I thought he was going to be a little bit of a bigger guy. He's just not. Disappointing.
That's the guy the
You catch
Nuggets
any of
had.
the
When they
No, I
had
don't.
Jokic, they were trying to decide who gets minutes, Nurkic or Jokic, and we know who won that battle. So
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's go. You winning points for that one, weirdo. He said favorite podcast. To be honest, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Love it.
Me
Me too.
put out a short earlier today about offensive linemen in the NFL draft who ended up running a 40 in a 4.91. 4.91. Are any of you guys running a 4.91 40?
Nope.
I know I'm not. Well, at least not with these needs.
If you move the decimal point over one,
Yeah.
49.1.
Not to mention that the dude that ran a 4.91 was 6'4", 332 pounds. Now, I looked this up. They say that running a 4.8 40-yard dash is like running 20 miles an hour. Which generates a force of like 7,000 newtons, basically. And you would only need 4,000 newtons to break your femur.
Ooh.
So if you can imagine getting hit by this dude at full speed, I don't know if I want to catch that. If I'm a safety or whatever, and they run a screen and he lets his guy go and is just on full run, oh man, watch out! Somebody's getting laid out.
Scary.
Somebody is getting laid out. Looks like the Vikings aren't going to franchise tag Sam Darnold, which I'm not shocked about.
He's going to the Raiders.
No, he's not going to the Raiders. The Raiders aren't actually very high on him, which I don't blame. I also don't think they're very high on Russell Wilson or Justin Fields, at least from what I've read.
I heard of the three teams seem to be highest on Russell Wilson over Fields and Darnold.
Who's that?
Just in general, I read a report today that said teams of the three prefer Russell Wilson.
Which I completely get. I don't think there is the quarterback of the future, at least in free agency for the Raiders. I also don't know or feel great about them, getting Cam Ward or Shador, to be honest with you. Too many teams in the top 5 that need a quarterback, and I don't know. I don't think he's going to fall that far. I could be wrong though, especially if the rumors are true about the Giants wanting Aaron Rodgers. I don't know why, but I mean, it's a Giant thing, I guess.
Is
They're
that
like-
real?
That's what the rumors are.
Oh my gosh, there's gonna be more videos of the GM's like 16-year-old kid telling him what to do and how he's not gonna listen now. That's crazy, man. That's already embarrassing enough.
Yeah, pretty much embarrassing. But I mean, who knows? There's a lot of guys in free agency right now, and I don't know how much of it is, guys going into the draft. A lot of them didn't work out. I know Shador didn't work out. I don't think Travis Hunter did. I didn't get to watch much of the combine though, so I have no idea.
So if you're getting a quarterback in free agency though, who do you want, Mike? Besides not Aaron
If
Rodgers.
I'm getting one in free agency, the best one to like actually start, or that could potentially start.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know if there is one. I mean, right now the Raiders have Minshew, which I think they're gonna get rid of, and Aiden O'Connell, and he's won games before. I know they've had he's had some ups and downs, but I mean, he was only a rookie a couple of. I know you did not just change that. But I don't know. Lately, the Raiders have been striking out is the problem, right? Right now they got 2 strikes under their belt. Even with Tom Brady calling the shots, they wanted Ben Johnson, they struck out on that. They wanted Matthew Stafford. Stafford decided to return to LA, so they struck on that. That's 2 strikes now, right? Like it's not a good start. I think they're trying to make moves.
Nice.
They try. I think they offered him 132 or something like that, or they offered to give a draft pick and to sign Stafford on a 2-year contract, and he still declined it. Like it was a hefty amount. From what I've read, like Brady was pretty heavy in trying to recruit him over to the Raiders. But I mean,
Brady just can't get it done, I guess.
They've struck out a lot lately. Like the Raiders have struck out a lot lately. They wanted Cliff Kingsbury, struck out on that. He's in Washington. They end up coming out with a pretty solid offense, right? Same thing with Ben Johnson. Struck out on that for a head coaching job. He's now in where is he at? Chicago.
Yep.
So I mean, there's a lot of holes they need to fill. I think Pete Carroll is going to bring a little bit more stability to the Raiders. But having said that, I mean, any slight, sense of stability to the Raiders just seems far-fetched, to be honest with you. I mean, I've been a Raiders fan for, I hate to say this, but decades. Now going on beyond 4 decades. So, I've seen the hype.
How many different cities have they been in during that time?
Oh, dude. Oakland, LA, Oakland, and now Vegas. So,
3 cities, 4 3 moves, 3 cities, right?
Pretty much.
What's one move you think though that the Raiders can do to kind of get it back on track? Like if you're able to move any player for something better, like an upgrade, or if you're able to move any draft pick, like what would be something you would say, hey, now we're gonna get back on track?
The dumbest thing they did, I think, last year was move on from Jacobs. To be honest with you, they've always had an okay running attack. Some years were better than others, but like this last year, they just couldn't run the ball. Period. Like nobody could run pretty much anything. Right, the guy they thought they were going to count on like barely played. Ended up having to sign Madison. If they could, hands down, they're going to have to upgrade the running game. There's just no question about it.
See, I was talking about that the other day with Mike. I was saying I don't think they should get Ashton Genty with the number 7 pick. I really don't. In today's NFL, the life of running back is not very long, and at the end of the day, like that's not going to fix their team, right? If you put him at running back, and don't get me wrong, he's a great running back, but the other team's just going to put 8 in the box and Darrell O'Connell, whoever's under center to throw. They have to try and get a quarterback. They have to. And last year, I do really think that they were planning on it, and Atlanta kind of, screwed them over. But you know what? Atlanta may have made the right move. If you look at like long-term future of Atlanta, I don't know that you draft a running back that high. This is not the NFL of old, right? You're not drafting these running backs so high like you used to. Even then, even if they do, what is he going to be on the field every snap, right? And so what's that do to his body and wear and tear? Look at like the decline of Jonathan Taylor, for example, right? He had a lot of miles on him at Wisconsin. Then he did well a couple years in the NFL. He got that first contract, and now it's like, he's all right. So I don't know. I do not think. Yes, it is an important position for him, but I do not think that that's who they get. I really think they need to try and get a quarterback, or even trade and call it another year that is going to be another blown year, so to speak. But trade that 7th pick and get some extra picks for next year and stockpile it. I don't know. That's just my thought. I think Genty's good, and I think he will be good, but I don't think that fixes what they need.
Just to rattle off some of these names that are free agents as far as the quarterback position. Sam Darnold's at the top of the list. You got Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Jacoby Brissett, Mariota, Drew Lock, Stidham, Justin Fields, Joe Flacco. I mean, Jameis Winston. The list isn't great. Like you're not getting your quarterback for the future. Now I know
Steelers kept Russell Wilson.
No. I mean, he is on the market as far as I understand. I think he is unrestricted, but I mean, he's still getting paid by Denver, I believe.
He doesn't want to play with.
So he might take a major discount.
Carroll again.
I don't even think that.
I don't think that ended amicably, right, between him and Pete Carroll in Seattle.
I mean, I wouldn't want him if I were you, Mike. Personally, I think Steelers overachieved for sure as usual, but I don't think it was a lot.
I would like Jacoby Brissett if you did Genty and you got Brissett.
Yeah,
I think that's a good little one too on that list, or even Mariota.
I'm not necessarily sold on Sam Darnold. I think he played in a good system. I think he learned a lot from Purdy and then played in somewhat of a similar system, which I don't know what I'm going to get. Man. I don't know what I'm going to get with Chip Kelly is what I'm saying. The Chip Kelly scheme is going to be way different than what.
Wait, wasn't Mariota with Chip Kelly at Oregon?
Yes.
But wasn't Mariota with the Raiders before too?
Yeah, he was with the Raiders before.
I'm just saying, right? Like point. I think
been there, done that.
I think the Jacoby Brissett idea would be good if they went with Genty, but then you pick up like Jackson Dart like second round or third round.
But has Jacoby Brissett ever won 14 games? Like I don't know, like in a season.
From what I've read, I think that's what the Raiders were going for. They needed to upgrade on running back. If we go strictly off of the draft, Raiders are supposed to pick up Genty first round and then Dart second round, knowing that Cam Ward and Shador are going to be off the board by the time they pick in the first. But like again, if rumors are true about Aaron Rodgers going to New York, then maybe Cam Ward or Shador are on the board. Like who knows? I just know not all 5 of them are going to need quarterbacks. I think only 3 of the 5 need quarterbacks until we pick at 6. So, yeah, I mean,
I think if the first 10 teams don't or pick let's say Cam Ward and Shador, and then no one else picks a quarterback, I think Dart's safe, right? So I think
Right.
then you pick Genty, go with Dart second round because no one's going to pick him. I think you're in good shape there.
But it is what it is, man. Well, I mean, it's another year of we're gonna run it, right? And see what it gets us. You know, that's like, right? Running it. You just hit record. Just run it. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Speaking of running it, we need to get back on the court.
Yeah.
It's been way too long. We need to get back on the court. If you guys want to play, you're in the Inland Empire of California, let us know.
Right.
We need to get back to running.
Pickup ball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's just wild. Your guys' guy got traded just recently. Debo just got traded recently. You guys, does that open up room for you guys to draft another wide receiver in the first round?
How do I mute him?
Push the button. Push the button.
You can't mute me.
No, bye Debo. You know, I mean, like we made you who you are. I was a little intrigued that I don't know if you heard this, but they offered us supposedly Jared Allen for Debo straight up as opposed to the 5th round pick.
Oh.
And I initially read that and like, why didn't we do that? But then I saw he had a 15.5 million cap hit, and we just don't have the money. But
We do have the money, actually. We do. We have like 50 million. The
but
thing
do
is,
we waste it on him?
so that's the point, right?
As
Because
opposed-
we got to resign Purdy, resign Purdy, extend Purdy, and then possibly 2 or 3 others.
Dre Greenlaw, maybe. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, let's hope Purdy, I don't want to say takes a deal because he's well worth it, but let's hope he defers, right? Let's hope he takes a team friendly contract while getting paid, right? But no, I mean, Debo, I initially when I heard it, I was a little sad that we didn't get more than a 5th round pick for him. But after reading up, apparently that's where the market was. And I think we have 11 draft picks this year in every round except the 7th, I want to say. So, I mean, it is what it is. Debo wanted to go. He's unhappy. We'll see you later. And if Ayuk talks the same thing in a couple of weeks, bye to him too. And, I mean, San Francisco is a culture, right? And you want to be there. You want to win. We underachieved last year. Injury bug got us. But at the end of the day, like it's been proven that you come to San Francisco and you win games. And so, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not sad to see him go because I do like what we created, but the decline last year was real. So at some point too, you got to understand wide receiver taking that many hits, essentially playing wide receiver and running back, is just not good long term for that person. And you cut your losses. So I wish we'd cut our losses with our kicker, but unfortunately, we still believe in him for some reason. So
Do you guys think you'll end up rolling with Jennings or picking up?
I think it opens a door to take a look at a longer contract for Jennings.
and I hope we do sign him because I do like Jennings.
I think my issue with Debo is his comment on, now I can play with a proven quarterback when Jaden Daniels is a rookie, right? Thought that was a little immature. So for me, don't let the door slap you on the way out. But why we weren't offered anything more than a 5th round draft pick is his guaranteed money. Nobody wants to carry guaranteed money when Debo gets hurt just about every year. And if we're being very particular, it's usually every 3rd or 4th game.
I think Drew went into to hiding of the bat cave, so we'll put him in the background. A lot of older wide receivers are on the free agency list. I think Stephon Diggs is on there. I mean, he's 31. Keenan Allen's 32. Amari Cooper, he's 30. A lot of older guys. I think the youngest guy I saw on there, at least within the top 10, top 15, is Hollywood Brown. I think Hollywood Brown's the.
See, I would not mind getting like a Chris Godwin type. I think Chris Godwin plays hard. But again, I don't know that we want to spend a lot on a receiver. Like we just drafted Ricky Pearsall. Once he didn't get shot and he's good, he seemed to be playing well. And I think there's other pressing needs that we have. We still have Ayuk, we still have Jennings, we still have Pearsall. I mean, we have 3 solid receivers at the end of the day. So I'm not too worried about it, losing him. And, like I said, just frees up a little bit more space for Pearsall to come out and be healthy the whole off season and work with Purdy and develop. And we do need to spend money in other places. So I do not want to say that we're going to lose, that I won't be a fan of the Niners anymore if they draft a receiver in the first round, but it will be really, really close to that. So please, 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 Niners, I've been very faithful to you for all these years. As Mike likes to say, decades, even though we've stayed in the same, well, kind of our city, our San Francisco has been the same, even though we're in Santa Clara now, but whatever. Do not draft a receiver in the first round. Please do not draft a wide receiver in the first round.
Or running back. Thanks.
Or a running back, yeah. Or kicker.
See,
Actually,
now,
yeah.
If the Raiders could get like a 2-headed running back situation going, I think that would help. Even with O'Connell, like you can run play action all day if you get a 2-headed monster back there. If we sign Najee Harris and can get you Genty and run a 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I just think Madison isn't a good
no,
1, 2,
not at all.
or 3. Like
No.
and you had to. That's the thing that really sucks for last year. You had to get him because there was nobody better.
Right.
But if you can, like, scrimp, save, trade to get anyone, you got to get Madison out of it.
Madison's up for. He's a free agent. So is Amir Abdullah, who's also with Vegas. The top running backs in free agency right now are Aaron Jones, Raheem Mostert, Najee Harris, Jeff Wilson, AJ Dillon, Nick Chubb. Although I don't think anybody's going to trust those knees.
One's facing the wrong way.
Makes my knees hurt. But having said all that, man, like I hope, as every year as a Raider fan, I hope for the best and come out with the worst. So it's sad when you think back and I'm like, dude, I was alive and watching that Super Bowl. Like 20 plus years ago, man. What in the world? Okay. We're loyal. Don't forget that. Been cheering for the Raiders. Won't ever stop. For those still watching, make sure you subscribe to us on JAMM Packed Podcast. Wait, let me pull that up. Yeah. Subscribe to us on YouTube on JAMM Packed Podcast. Click on that notification button to view us live. We are live every Monday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you like watching us open up these cards, like, let us know. We'll continue to do so. I mean, we'll probably continue to do so, whether you guys like it or not. So, just seemed like a lot of fun with us, man. That was great.
Nice cards too.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at JAMM Packed Podcast. And as always, be kind to one another, stay safe, and we will see you guys next week. All right, fellas.
See you guys.
Let's go grade these cards real quick.